Hi there. I just wanted to do a little talk, and I want to start off by talking about what we are, and I'll go into science fact. Actually, that science has proven that everything is actually energy. That's what science says. That everything starts off as nothingness. I think his name is Hawking's, said that everything before the universe existed was nothing, or before this existed was nothing, and from that comes energy, and from that comes matter, physicality, which is just energy. And so what you are is this infinity. So then you work out through understanding this that what we are is merely a channel of this infinite energies. That's what you are, just channeling it. You're just a channel within this infinity and choosing to experience what you experience. But what that means, it means that everything is you. So it's not that you need to escape coming back to Earth again. It's not that you need to escape past lives, or you need to escape this or that, or escape the Matrix. Understand that everything you're going through and experiencing is what your higher divine consciousness is taking you through. Because everything is energy, but it's consciousness that drives forward life, is the life force. And that's what's driving forward your experiences, you see. And that's really fundamentally dictating your experiences. It knows what you need to learn next. So it's not that anything is doing anything to you. It's that you have to learn, you're meant to learn this thing, then you're meant to move on to that thing, and that thing, and that thing, and that thing. And the big joke of it is that there's no end to it. Because if everything starts from nothingness, that means everything is infinity. But nothingness to me, I think, is that when you're sitting by yourself, and I've said this before, and a thought comes out of nowhere, and it's like, how did that happen? I think that's what nothingness is, just a manifestation power. It's like awareness in height. It's like, nothingness, I think, is like when you go to sleep and it's just vibration going on. And it's really deep sleep and you can feel the vibration, but there's no dreams. And then that'll manifest a dream, if it's deep enough, if the vibration is deep enough. And that's what nothingness is to me. Everything's just infinite vibration, as science says. So you're not escaping anything. Like I say, you can't awaken and go from the dream. You can only awaken in the dream. Right? You've got to, and then you understand that this is your dream. And that you can manipulate it. You see? You can start to play around and manipulate your reality once you realise that it's a dream, because you can do anything you want in your dream. But there's so many people and they think that they must run from something. Everyone's running. They're all like, if you look at people, they're all chasing something. They're all chasing an ex-partner or someone new, or trying to make this person jealous, or money, and they're just trying to go down some hole because they don't like that feeling that they get when they're alone. When they're by themselves. Now, I've been a loner all my life, and what I can tell you is when you're alone, what you're feeling is your own energy. And so once I worked this out, I realised that what I'm giving to others is what I feel when I'm alone. So and then I learn to work on my own energy all the time, and I love being alone. But I've had all my life to work on that. And yeah, that's what you're giving to people, So what you feel when you're alone that's the energy you're giving to others. But you got to watch that also, because then you can become a magnet to other people. Because as people that are not in the same level of consciousness as you, or they're not had a spiritual awakening, or they've not got that nice energy, you got to watch, and they'll try and use you. And so you've got to be tough as well. Because people will try and take advantage if they like if you make them feel comfortable about themselves. If they look at you and you're like this ascended person, you got to watch. They will try and use you. You get a lot of this psychics as well get used as well. You got to be careful with that, because if people think that there's a benefit, people people can be horrible. That's why I don't like people at all. I don't like people at all, and that's why I call them sheeple. The reason I don't like people is because they're absolutely brainwashed. They watch their TV, they take their drugs, they take this, they take that, and then they're ready to vote. And they're not even in the right mind when they're voting. I'm not into politics myself. I've never been into that. I voted when I was younger because, your parents tell you. But when I had the awakening, I stopped. I wasn't really into it anyway. I wasn't really into politics anyway. Not my kind of thing. And obviously, this system showed me that's not even the real system. The real system isn't that. The real system is that everything's consciousness. And like I said earlier, and that's the system. You create reality yourself. You can only change yourself. Too many people think, oh, I'll go out in the street and I'll protest. But if you're protesting with aggression, that means that energy that you're projecting is going to be aggressive. And that's what got us in this mess. So it's like the Michael Jackson song, the Man in the Mirror song. You can only change yourself. You can only change you. And by changing yourself, by working on yourself every second of every day, ascension, then you're giving that energy to the atmosphere around you. Because everything is connected, you see. So once you change, you're connected to the earth and to everything else. And that has to change in accordance with you. So it has to be little steps that you make. But by people being aggressive and saying, I want this, I want that, I want the next thing, you're projecting an aggressive energy. And people will pick that up from you. It's not words that people pick up from you, it's energy. Right? That's what you're giving to other people. It's energy that you're given. It's energy that is manifesting something. And that's what people are given. So yeah, you can only make change by changing yourself. If you're not in your right mind, how do you even know who to vote for? If you're not in your right mind, if you're eating all the meats of the day, you're eating, you're consuming just rubbish and watching TV that is there to program you all, so it's just brainwashing. The education is all brainwashing. And then they give you this stuff so you're not in your right mind when you vote, you see. So that you're not going to think straight. So you definitely won't vote for a good person. I wouldn't be able to tell you, because to me they're all the same. I think that the government in general is a very low vibration, and I think that the good people even get like the rest. Because the system, as I said earlier, is a state of consciousness, and that's what we've created. It's a distorted consciousness. That's what the Matrix is. So you escape this thing or heal it by ascension, by ascending you, by healing yourself. Every time you feel negative, understand that's a negative part within you that needs healed. So focus your attention immediately onto yourself then. And stop trying to heal the world when you're not healed yourself. Because you can't do anything. You're just talking a good fight, but you can't really do anything. It's like watching a footballer who's really tired at the end of the game and he's still he can't even run. You've got to understand that like I say, you can only change yourself. If everyone done this, changed themselves, and worked on themselves, imagine how great the world would be. If everyone was to turn their attention from voting on some idiot who just cares about themselves, and turn their attention onto how they feel, and ascension and healing themselves, imagine how quickly the world would evolve if everyone actually did that. It's so easy, but no one's doing it. But this awakening is changing that. And eventually, people will grasp that. They'll grasp that by ascension, you ascend to infinite abundance. That's your natural state, abundance. But anyway, I'm just going to end it there. If you're watching, you're meant to watch it. Everything falls to divine order. You are divine. You are infinite. Infinity. Everyone is infinity. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.